How are
Hello.
you? Yeah.
I'm
Wow,
good
my
at you.
goodness. Been such a while.
It has been, hey? Nice to see you.
Yes. All good there?
Yes, all good.
Excellent, excellent. One second, I'm just
So I've let you share screen for the moment.
everyone is here already, or
No,
No,
not yet.
not
No.
yet.
We will
okay.
wait. So we'll wait, and then Philippa will give you the go ahead in probably about 9-10 minutes time while everybody's logging in.
Cool,
And then
no
we
problem.
can go from there. How's Mauritius
Cool.
today?
Well, Mauritius is quite sunny, I must say, but unfortunately the weather forecast will be a bit rainy, windy, and a bit cold this weekend. So yeah, but anyway, should be good.
Cold.
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 Yeah.
What is cold?
No, it's
never
fine.
cold.
It's fine. It's fine. We can't complain. We can't complain. Definitely not. Definitely not. No, but yeah, I'm sure you have seen all the new protocols with the 7-day quarantine until end of September. But yeah, I don't think that's changing much in terms of business pickup anyway.
No, I mean, we at this stage we can't go there. So I mean, until
Exactly.
till October anyway. So that's
Any
fine.
news of Mauritius or SA for the future, on something new, something different that happened lately, or
Well, apparently SAA are starting to fly. So
From the 23rd of September.
yeah. So let's see what happens.
okay, yeah. And for October, what will be their rotation? Like how many times a week?
I'm not sure whether it's in the system as yet. I know they just announced it. I'm not sure if any of the agents know, because they would probably know what's loaded in the GDS, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay,
We are looking into it all.
that's good.
Yeah, so hopefully, let's see what we can get out of it.
All right. Yeah, of course.
We need the flights, otherwise we can't get everybody there. So yeah.
Definitely. That is for sure.
1%. And how's your local market doing at the moment, or the people that are able to go to Mauritius? How are they doing? How's that pricing again? I mean, how's the occupancy?
Yes, I must say we are doing quite well, but obviously some hotels, not all the hotels. There's Paradise Cove and Friday open for Mauritian people, vaccinated Mauritian people, obviously, and yeah, it's getting quite not fully booked, but we are having a good occupancy ranging between 75 to 85%. So we are quite happy with it, I must say, because because
Way to get back into
exactly. So we are quite happy about the occupancy ratio, but again with 2 hotels only, because other hotels are with the holiday resort, some hotels are with quarantine, like full-on quarantine, like for the non-vaccinated. Then we have one hotel, Recife, which has been given to Mauritius staff, all the pilots, cabin crew, etc. So whenever they come back, they do like a 7-day isolation there. And yeah, and 2 hotels for the Mauritians. Thank God we have 9. Yeah. So no, I must say we can't really complain about it. So we are, and even the way forward, October is a bit slow in terms of pickup, but November, December, we are getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, and then January onwards. Yeah, and then January onwards, we are quite happy with the figures. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll be launching some offers very shortly, and yeah, also I've confirmed with Celeste also a good marketing plan, so everything should be put in the pipeline very shortly, let's say early next week. with Thompson. So yeah.
Deals, good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, some
so-
mailers, some campaigns, some billboards, and yeah, other stuff. Oh yeah. You tell me when to start, whenever you are. I don't know how many people more we are waiting.
Yeah, no, we'll wait at least another 4 or 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and then because quite a lot of people logging on at the moment. Thanks, Kim.
So we have 1 hour, right?
Yeah, 40 minutes to an hour, I think so. Just see how you go. Try push it.
Okay, cool. And Philippa, what do you want to say in the presentation? Like you can do the full presentations. Like
Really?
you know the hotels more than me now.
You're the expert. Can I leave it up to you? I just need a bit of a refresher. How's that?
Of course. No problem. Any other team members from Thompson joining today, or I can't?
Yes,
Yeah, there
we've got
is.
staff on, we've got Karen, we've got Derek. There's quite
We've
a
got
few.
Reveille.
Derek. Hi, Derek. Long time I haven't. There's Nicola also there.
Got Tamron.
Lots of people.
We have Tosh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Ravi.
Morning.
My God, fabulous. All the Attitute people, actually. That's good. That's very good.
And Guillaume, obviously none of the pins will join because we've done training with them already. So that's why there'll be a few less people today because they normally join us.
Obviously,
Because they've had their full training. So yeah.
Okay. Will there be people attending today that will attend in the next training, which is on the 21st of September, or different
Yes.
crowd?
Well, it depends. Obviously, it's getting much busier on the floor. So, well, I suppose it just depends on their day as to whether they can join or not. But we do always record it and then we do put it up on YouTube. So we do find that a lot of people watch it in their own time.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah. So let's just see. We've got about another 2 minutes and then we
I'll share my screen in 2 minutes.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And we're happy to present today them from Attitute. He's going to be presenting his wonderful properties to us. I know that some people are still joining in and we'll have more joining while you're presenting. So take it away, Guillaume.
Good. Well, good morning again, everyone. Thank you again for attending this wonderful Attitute training. It's been quite a while. We haven't seen each other. We haven't talked to each other, but still we are still there. We are still very happy to do business all together. And yeah, with Thompson, that's a good initiative to be able to do a little bit product refresh, because I'm sure all of you guys know who we are and what we do, etc. But lately, since last year, actually, and even before that, we started with Paradise Cove. A lot of things happened with Attitude, so that's also a very nice, a positive thing. Lots of things happened. Obviously, we started with lots of product renovations. Actually, all our hotels have been completely renovated. Like either it's just the house linen that has been changed, or complete redecoration of the hotel. For some hotel, which I will talk about on my next presentation in September, because it has switched to a 4-star product, which is the Sunrise Attitude, which was Emerald before, and then switched to Sunrise, a 4-star, and upgraded to a 4-star hotel during the COVID times. Yeah, so Ravnala, Zilwa, I mean, all the products, you know, like really, really beautiful. We also have a fantastic new website. So I really encourage you to go have a look to it. Actually, today I will be doing the training with the website, so it will also make you get a bit acquainted with our website. Why I'm doing it here? Because first, the iPad presentation is being completely reshuffled and redone, and also we have a new purpose now with our website, is to be able. The website is now able to be like a product, a training product and tool for you guys. So either for you when you're showing that to your clients. So yeah, that would be quite an interesting tool for you guys to use. So everything is there. It's ready at least at 98%. So not a lot of things will be altered afterwards. So let's kick in. First of all, you all know who we are. We really want to be, again, the reference in the 3 and the 4-star segment. This is where the majority of our stock is, but don't forget our little baby Paradise Cove, which is our only 5-star brand product located up north. But today I will talk only about the 3-star hotels, right? So we're talking here about Quandomir, Recife, Friday, and Tropical Attitude, right? So only 4 products. I'll be also talking about, you know, all the authentic experiences, a little bit of reshuffling also in there, but also most importantly to talk about the positive impact. Actually, the positive impact started with Lagoon Attitude, ex-Blue Marine, ex-Marina, ex-Sensimar also, a lot of name change for this hotel, but now it's called Lagoon Attitude now, up north. And it all started 2.5 years ago now, and we really wanted, you know, to be part of a movement on the island, and that's why we really decided to create this positive impact movement, right? And obviously you have seen during the last year and a half that lots of hotel groups, but not only hotel groups, but also lots of companies around the island, whether they are in, I don't know, textile, sugarcane industry, electricity, they're all going like with a greener perspective, a greener turnaround in their company. So we are quite happy to have led this this project. And also, you know, what is very important is to have to be able to quantify our objectives, right? You can see now that the objective number 1, okay, was to be able to have 0 single-use plastic in all our hotels by the 1st November 2020, right? And this was already achieved a little bit before that, but unfortunately the COVID times, lockdown, etc., arrived. So unfortunately, we were not able to showcase that to our clients 100%, but still this target has been achieved and we are moving on with different objectives now. I'll talk about the second objective in a few minutes, but we also have seen that with these COVID times, we have been able to train a lot of hours to all the family members of Attitute. So we have set the target of 10,000 training hours on sustainable practices. And this was achieved by the 31st of December 2020, right? So that's also a really good practice. It's not the positive impact movement. It's not only something that we do at Attitute. So obviously it has started with the group, but also when you go home, it's also the purpose for the family members to be able to share the same vision with their own families, cousins, friends, etc. Right? So again, to be able to carry on this movement outside their respective hotels, outside the head office, outside the place of work, right? So we want to lead that into the different Mauritian families. Then also, the second objective, obviously, where we can't really put a time on it because it hasn't started yet, is to have 50% of the group purchases from all the suppliers certified made in Maurice until the 30th of June 2021. But obviously this has to be postponed due to COVID, but we are still there, and everything will be achieved definitely as soon as the hotels reopen, because obviously hotels are not open to tourists, but we are really confident about it, right? So yeah, so we are really proud to have started this this fabulous movement. Okay, and obviously our commitments. Again, I'm still on the website, right? So whatever I'm doing here, you will be able to retrace all this information on your own computers. So the commitments of the positive impact is obviously to take care about the local community. I'll come back to that in the presentation afterwards when I'm going to talk about different topics. Obviously, we support the local economy. Again, linked to our objective number 2, okay, to buy the majority of our products, whether it's fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, seafood in general, herbs, etc. We really want to support the local economy, even though when we have renovated all our hotels, instead of bringing, let's say, furniture from let's say cheap destination like Bali, Vietnam, let's say Southeast Asia in general, where the furniture is quite much more affordable, I would say. We have made the local artisans to build the furniture here, right? So it has a double aspect. So we have a less carbon footprint to bring the furniture here, but also to support the local economy with the people here, right? And third, but not last, it's the environment, the protection of the environment. Again, it has started with Lagoon Attitude quite some time ago, much even though when it was called the Marina Hotel, like much back then. We have like a marine laboratory inside the hotel, which is helped by lots of professionals, namely a French oceanographer. So for all the studies of corals, of marine life, of the biodiversity, right? So we recreate the coral reef around the island. And again, you will see that in all our hotels now, we do not have any motorized water sports, right? It's all non-motorized, like kite surf, pedal boat, windsurf, like lots of diverse water sports. But there is no point on one side of protecting the environment and recreating the coral reef, and on the other side destroying it by doing the motorized water sports, right? And we have seen a lot of hotel groups joining us on this journey to remove the motorized water sports in their hotels. I know that a lot of clients, whether they are European, South African, Reunion, Australian, like whoever who wants to come and enjoy the lagoon, wants to do water ski or I don't know, wakeboard or whatever. It's like the way to explain them why we are not doing the motorized water sports, and in the end they really realize that that's a good step for the environment and the coral reef, because you know Mauritius won't be Mauritius without its coral barrier, right? We won't have our lagoons, let's say. But yeah, we are very happy having that, and yeah, it all started with lagoon, but now we have spreaded it in all our 9 hotels, so we are quite proud of it. So that's the commitment of the positive impact. You have lots of videos also showcasing our commitments and objectives, etc. I won't talk about the lagoon attitude now, but basically it all started there with lagoon and with a new vision of proposing a holiday trip to our mutual clients, right? And more you have, let's say in Scandinavia mainly, like Sweden, like all the northern countries, they are very well geared for that, right? They have actually in these countries, I don't know, in South Africa actually, but you have tour operators and travel agents specialize with like green tourism, right? So they only showcase the hotels who have like a travel gold, travel life award, right? Which actually gives like much more weight in terms of holiday making, where we have been awarded a few travel life awards, which gives you a lot more weight into traveling more green and less with a carbon footprint, I would say, right? So we are quite proud, of doing the zero single-use plastic, some eco workshop also in all our hotels. We also have a bulk shop. Okay, so no more plastics like tea coffee facilities in the room, so no more tea bags, etc. You go to the bulk shop and buy in little jars the amount of coffee you need, the amount of tea you need, the amount of nuts you want, etc. And obviously, if you're on all-inclusive or half-board, it will be either included or excluded of your package, right? We also developed a mineral sun cream, okay, which is less harmful for the coral barrier. All right, so because obviously in all let's say the traditional sunscreen, they have lots of chemical products in that. So we have developed a mineral sunscreen which is less harmful. The Marine Discovery Center I've talked about, it's the laboratory we have at Lagoon, but very soon also at Ravnala, etc. The upcycling and the bulk shop I've also talked about. So that was the positive impact movement. Now let's move on to our, I'll move on now to the authentic experiences, because the authentic experiences will be available in all our products, in all our hotels. So it will be a little part to talk about less in the different hotels when I'll be going to them individually. Right, so first of all, we have the authentic bazaar. I'm sure you are all familiar with the authentic experiences, right? So first of all is the authentic bazaar. Well, actually the authentic experiences, to go back a little bit in time, were created with the opening of Zilwa, which is the, let's call it that, like the most Mauritian hotel in Mauritius, with the Creole name, lots of obviously authentic activities and authentic experiences to do there. And obviously, again, we have seen many hotel groups taking this lead, but it's good. We are quite happy because it's promoting the destination, the uniqueness of the destination, right? So we are quite happy about it. So again, the authentic bazaar in each of Attitute products, it's present. Okay, so basically it's just let's say an area where the local artisans, the local craftsmen can come and showcase their product to the clients. right? And again, Attitute don't take any profit out of it. The client paid directly the craftsman, and we are just a place there, an area in each hotel for them to be able to just showcase their product. All right, so they are very happy about it. It's you won't find any products like made in China, made in India, made in like whatever, Singapore. Like it's really handcrafted products with very talented craftsmen, where they don't necessarily have enough money to place their products in shops, in supermarkets, etc. Because you have to pay taxes and fees, etc. So our hotels are just being a platform to showcase their products. And I really invite you to have a look about it. Even cosmetics, not only like bags or whatever, you know, also have cosmetic, the clothings. We have recycled handbags done with used sails of boats, for example. So that's quite nice. Also, you can see a nice picture here, how they are doing it. So yeah, that's and it's really, really friendly. So you can also interact with a local craftsman, and yeah. So yeah, and a very important thing also is that 5% of the cost of each article, right, is going to the Green Attitude Foundation. And again, that Attitude Foundation is going to finance and contribute for all the environmental actions we are doing, again, with a positive impact, right? So everything is all linked, and everything we are developing is all linked to each other. So that's also a very good thing. The authentic dinner, the second authentic experience that the clients can have is the dinner at the local family. I'm sure some of you guys have already experienced it, whether on educational or like a local differently. That's the only experience with an additional cost. Okay, it's like around 200 rands per person. But again, it's all this money is given to the local family member, because obviously it's a staff. You don't go to a random family, right? Because we also need to cater for the health and safety aspect of this experience. So yeah, you pay the clients directly. The clients pay directly the local family, and they use this money to buy the food, the drinks, the rum, obviously, and really they make you feel like you are really, and how the Mauritian people, how the Mauritian family really have a nice evening all together. There's also some music, some live dances, and obviously the guests can learn how to cook the local food. And again, you won't cook any, like, you know, steak or chips, or you know, it's like really traditional Mauritian food, the roti, the farata, the dal puri, the curries, etc. So it's a fabulous experience to experience, right? And each hotel have 1 or 2 family members, staff, where the clients can go inside their own house, actually. So that's quite nice. And obviously we can have some ene, some tikka. So yeah, that's a very nice experience also to do. Let's move on to the authentic discovery now. Okay, these have different aspects out of it. The authentic discovery, first of all, we have developed an app, okay, where the clients can either pre-download the app prior to its stay at any of the hotel, and you have different itineraries where whether you want to do it by foot, if you want to have a bike, or if you want to rent a car. So you have different itineraries on it. Bigger, smaller, etc. But most importantly is to discover Mauritius off the beaten tracks. This is nowhere near your DMC will take you. Obviously, the DMC will take you to all the, let's say, the touristical places. But this is to discover Mauritius on your own. It will act like a GPS, you know. You all know like GPS work, like turn left, turn right, but with a predefined itinerary, and with pop-up screen coming in on your phone, and explaining different and various traditional areas on your journey. Let's say like an old railway station which has been converted to a restaurant, and go have a look. We have tried it for you, right? So that's That's one of example. And also in Port Louis, the capital city, we have developed a street food app, right? For all the foodies, you are, and also your clients. We have developed an itinerary with that, the street food itinerary. So again, to taste the different street food, whether it's Chinese, Indian, Muslim, like European, like taste different. As you know, Mauritius is a multicultural island, right? So that's also a nice aspect. So that. And also at different hotels, you can have different and various activities. Let's say at Zilwa, I will talk about that in my next training. You can go with the local fisherman on his boat, again, to experience a nice sunrise, for example. So yeah, so that's the, and obviously in all the hotels, you have the Creole lessons. Okay, so it's very done very casually on a little blackboard, like with a few sentences in Creole, like hello, how are you? My name is. So yeah, and the guests go back with a little piece of paper, recycled paper, yeah, with a meaning in English or French, and with a meaning in Creole. So again, so that you can really see that we are putting our words into actions with all our authentic experiences. The authentic fooding, okay, this is again very important. The fooding here, different aspects, obviously. In all the hotels, we have what we call the cooking classes, okay, once or twice a week, depending on the demand, depending on the period of the year. Cooking classes, it's an activity free of charge in all the hotels, where again the guests will be able to cook the local traditional meals, right? Usually done during lunchtime, let's say around 11:30, and they will cook like either a prawn curry or a chicken curry or sausage rougaille, or even some veg alternatives if they want, right? And again, and the guests will eat what they have just cooked. Obviously, it's overlooked by the kitchen chef. They are not just like dumped in the in the area without help. Obviously, there's the kitchen chef, which is there, which is helping them and guiding them about the Mauritian recipe, right? So that's also very nice. Also, we have contenu and tabagie. Okay, tabagie, as you can see on the screen here, it's like a little street food cart, actually, right? Like a truck, okay, where you have seen that all around the island. Basically, that the tabagie is the ancestor of the supermarket, is the grandfather, the grandmother of the supermarket, right? So that's where basically you can have food, drinks, cigarettes, even if it's not good to smoke, but still like different things to have in the tabagie. But again, we have placed that in all the hotels for the guests. If ever they don't want to go out of the hotel, they are still able to enjoy the street food, but within the hotel premises. All right. Contenu is our signature restaurant, again, available in all the Attitute hotels. This is the traditional Mauritian restaurant. And again, this one is included in the half-board package in all the hotels. So whether you are staying on half-board, you are always, you're going to have always the choice between either the main restaurant or the contenu restaurant, right? So that's always a good alternative if you don't want to have like the buffet style every night. Contenu is an a la carte restaurant, but you will be able to eat the only Mauritian food. But it's like not Mauritian food done in the hotel way, but it's more like a grandma's kitchen, right? So that's very cool and very authentic way of proposing the Mauritian dishes, right? Tibas, okay, it's an area where every afternoon you can taste different teas. It's like a bit of a trend now, and even the signature flavors, and that's also included in the half-board package. A tea selection, yeah. Cooking class I've already talked about, and So that, and also last but not least, we have the authentic music. Okay, again, different aspect out of it. Also in all the hotels, background music. You won't hear, you know, any Michael Jackson or Rihanna or I don't know, whatever band, international band. You will hear only Mauritian style or island style music, again, to make you feel that you are in Mauritius again, even when hearing the hotel background music. But also very importantly, it's we have created music competition, a music contest, which is called Compose de la musique. It's like compose your own song, right? To help the local community to showcase their talent in the end, right? They are not able to, it's done once a year, they're not able to sample any popular song or any other song. Actually, they need to compose their own lyrics, but also compose their own music also, right? And the winner win like a CD, but also the launch of their career. So Attitute sponsor the launch of their career in the music industry, right? So again, that's to help the local community and the local artists, yeah. And in all the hotels, you can learn how to play the local instruments. Yeah, so that's like the ravan, the triangle, the maravan, so different type of music of instruments that you can learn, and also learn how to dance the sega. Usually much better after a few glasses of rum, huh? I'm just saying. Yeah, so that's all for the authentic experiences and positive impact. I will, I suggest if ever you have any questions, just write them down. I will answer that at the end. Okay, now let's go on to our hotels. Today, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to talk about only the 3-star hotels. The 4-star and Paradise Cove are going to come out on the 21st of September. So, yeah, let's start with, you can see that we have the family-friendly hotels, which can obviously accommodate children, and also the adults-only hotels. So you can see that we have a good mix. So we have 2 3-star, 2 4-star in the adults only, but also 2 3-star and 2 4-star within the family-friendly hotels. So you can see that we have a good range of products, whether you want to have like a small hotel or a bigger hotel, or even to have adults only or family friendly. So you can cater for pretty much all type of clientele. Now let's move on to the first hotel, Quadremier, which is obviously a family friendly hotel. You will notice, guys, that we have changed our logo. So the mother company, which is Attitute, obviously, we have changed our logo, but also changed each hotel logos. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, we have been quite active during these COVID times to rethink, rebrand, redo, reset, like complete scratch, but we still have our authenticity of doing things at Attitute, right? So Quadremier is located up north of the island. I'm sure you're all familiar with the Quadremier, but you will all notice that it has been completely refreshed and refurbed some time ago, but now we have completely changed all the linen of the hotel. Let's go in to see the rooms now. Okay, Quadremier is very simple. Why Quadremier to start with? I must say it's located in the heart of Grand Bay. You all know Grand Bay by now. It's a very vibrant city, the most vibrant city of Mauritius for nightclubs, pubs, restaurants, activities, catamaran trips, like everywhere you go, it's all lead to Grand Bay. Quadremier is a 122 room hotel. Okay, a 3-star superior product. Okay, and with the first room category would be the superior, where you can put 2 adults and 1 child, or obviously 3 adults. So that's the look of the superior room. Again, quite fresh, quite, I would say minimalist in terms of decoration. We don't want to overcrowd the rooms. You will see that throughout the hotel rooms in all the hotels. But again, to go back to the raw materials, the wood, the rattan, the coconut thread mat on the floor, and also fresh linen with pastel colors also in the rooms. Second room category would be the deluxe. Again, 2+1, 2 adults and 1 child. Okay, that's the terrace. The child will sleep here on the sofa bed. The deluxe family room, where you can put 2+2, okay, where again the 2 kids will sleep on the sofa bed here. As you can see, in the deluxe family and the deluxe room, they are the kids are sharing the parents' room, right? Which is a very important point compared to the family apartment, okay, where you can put 2+2, okay. But this, you will see that this is the parents' room. The bathroom area is here, but also the kids' room is completely separate from the parents' room and closed by a door, okay, where the kids will sleep on bunk beds like this. Okay, in the family apartment, we also have designed that with a little kitchenette outside the room, so it's on the terrace. So whenever the guests want to go to Grand Bay and buy their own groceries, they can still cook it at the hotel itself. There's a stove, there's everything is there to be able. There's a microwave, fridge, like little sink, everything is there for them to be able to cater for with their own groceries. That's the only room available with that option, right? So yeah, that's the Quandomir rooms. Now the restaurants, again, I won't last long on the I'd say the dining experience, because in all the hotels I have mentioned, you have the Cote-Nu restaurant, okay? Always the choice between the main restaurant and the Cote-Nu, okay, available as from the half-board. This is what we call the dine around package, right? So whether, again, you're on half-board, the first meal plan, you can always take either the buffet style or a la carte restaurant with Mauritian cuisine, right? 2 restaurants here. So the main one, as I mentioned, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is always buffet style, and the Cote-Nu restaurant, plus the Tabagie. Again, all the hotels will have this little street food cart in their premises. The bars, again, freshly refurbed, as you can see, new linen. I don't know for the ones who knew the shaker before, just around the pool area. So just chill in the pool, raise your hand, and your cocktail will come, right? So that's a fabulous experience, even though it's not a swim up bar, but it's still, as you can see, the bar is very close to the pool. So, and again, all the experience and activities, again, all the land and water activities. Again, I won't come to that, like, it's pretty much the same in all the hotels. Obviously, kayak, pedal boat, the non-motorized water sports, again, stand-up paddle, kite surf. So kite surf will be with extra cost, scuba diving will be with extra cost, and the big game fishing also, right? Very important also, as I mentioned, it's a family-friendly hotel. We have a nice kids club at the Quandomir. Okay, so where the guests can be entertained with the staff there. So that's and again, a mocktail lessons for the teens and the treasure hunt. Again, that was a very, very popular activity which started at Zilwa, and it was working so well that we have decided to implement that in all the family-friendly hotels. So that's again a big, big winner, and obviously they won't. Yeah, they will win like a big box of chocolate or different things for the little ones. So that's for the water sports, and obviously the land activities. And this again will be quite the same in all the other hotels. Tennis, the gym, bocce balls, carom, lots of Mauritian games also. Okay, bicycle will be on rental. So yeah, that's also quite nice. But also I have talked to you about the off-beaten tracks, about the authentic discovery, okay, where you can have the app, okay. But we are also organizing a very nice trek or trail on Le Pouce mountain, okay, from the Coin-de-Mire, which is obviously with extra cost, but it's fabulous because you see all the endemic species of the island, which is a very nice forest, quite very well protected actually. So yeah, and again, obviously, not to mention the rum tasting, which is one of the most popular activity, I would say mainly with South Africans, but that's good. Okay, again, in all the hotels, I won't develop much on it after that. We have developed, again, during the COVID times, we have developed a new spa concept, which is pause, P-O-Z, right? Which is like, take a pause, take a breath, right? Brand new concept, actually, all available in all the hotels, but again, it's much more than a spa. You have all the raw materials are coming at 95% locally. All right. So again, that's the help of the local community, all the scrubs, even on our retail branch, for the sale of the spa products, okay, the creams, etc., the scrubs, they are all put in recycled cans, okay, to be again in line with the positive impact. As I mentioned before, it's just like everything that we do, we still have the positive impact movement in our minds, right? So it's not just we are saying things, we are just putting again things into action. So in all our hotels, we have the pause spa, right? So that's for Coin-de-Mire. Now I'll talk about the all-inclusive package after that. Okay, after I finished all the hotels. Now the Friday, let's move on to the East Coast now. Friday is located in Trou-de-Luz, again on the East Coast. It's a 3-star superior. This is our smallest baby actually, with only 50 rooms, so quite small, but with a fabulous beach in front of the hotel. Just one thing, Coin-de-Mire, for the ones who don't know, Coin-de-Mire is located behind the road, right? So that's probably an important thing to note down. It's located behind the road, but again, it's not a highway, it's just a coastal road where again we have a security person helping the guest if ever there's too many cars to cross the road. Yeah, but again, Friday, again, back on the East Coast now. That's one of the most beautiful beaches on the island, the East Coast beaches, Trou-de-Luz. Really fabulous. Again, this hotel is just like straight on the beach. Why? Because every day there is Friday, right? So when you are on holidays, another hotel, family-friendly product, but also again the positive impact applies in all the hotel. Let's go to see the rooms. Again, freshly refurbed earlier this year. All the linen, all the fabrics have been completely redone and refreshed actually. Only 2 room categories in this product. Okay, we have the standard room, which is 2 adults and 1 child. Okay, where we will put an extra bed in the room and also sharing the parents' room. Whereas the family room, the kids and the parents will be staying in 2 different rooms, okay, separated by a door, obviously, and but also sharing the bathroom. So that's the kids' room. As you can see here, the parents' room is just at the back. You just close the door and the kids and the parents are completely separate. Again, at Friday, since it's a very small hotel, we have 2 restaurants. Okay, the main one, obviously, where breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served. and also the Cotonou and the Tabagie, which I'm not going to talk about now. The bars, very simple. 2 bars, 2 different areas. Actually, the Friday is actually a quite long hotel, quite narrow, but still long. So basically, during daytime, everything happens on the beach bar, which is just here. Okay, so basically on the beach, all the vibe happens there. But as soon as the night falls, they all go back inside the hotel premises, and we have another bar with all the live bands, the Sega shows, and all the animation 3 times a week. Also there, in all the 3 stars, there's animation 3 times a week. Yeah, so that's a very nice little area, quite cozy in that. The experience and activity is also the same again as Quan Mia. Water sports, glass bottom boat, yeah, and also the catamaran cruise. Okay, that's also for the available at Quan Mia and Friday. Obviously, the East Coast Hotel. The departure will be from Le Tropical. Okay, really, it's like literally walking distance. Friday to Tropical to take the catamaran boat, because at Tropical you have a jetty where the catamaran can come and take the guest. But yeah, or if the guests don't want to walk, they just pay a little shuttle ride to Tropical. Also, nice little kids club. It's not a big one because remember we have only 50 rooms there. There's a little kids club there and lots of activities. You will notice that in all the kids club, we don't want to have any TV or PlayStation or computers because, well, they can have it at home, right? All these things. But here, come on, you are in Mauritius, be on the beach, go crab hunting, go fishing, go play in the gardens, like really get out and really enjoy the facilities that we have, right? So go make some sand castles. So yeah, we really focus on the kids' happiness, but outside, not in front of a TV or a PlayStation. Right, so that was Friday. Let's move on to the 3 stars, but in the adults only section. All right, we stay on the East Coast. All right, we again, I've talked about just now Tropical, literally a few, like 100 meters away from Friday, located again in Trudodus, a fisherman village. So that's quite nice because when the guests really can walk and go and visit the fisherman village on their own. Actually, I was talking about the Discovery app around each hotel area. So discovering the fisherman village with the authentic discovery app is one of them. So it's really off the beaten tracks. DMC will never take you there, right? So again, it's discovering Mauritius completely differently, but also on your own. So that's obviously Tropical. You will see why choose Tropical on the website. You have all the let's say the USPs and why book this hotel, right? I will come to the villas when I'm in a few moments, when I'm going to talk about the room right now. Again, completely refreshed, refurbed, end of last year actually. Tropical is quite we have quite a small hotel with 58 rooms plus 11 villas, right? So again, quite small, but yeah, you will see very tropical vibe, lots of yellow that reminds you of that. All the rooms are sea view, all the 58 rooms are sea view, but the villas, the 11 villas where they have their own private pool, they are garden views. So that's the couple seafront room. Okay, with only, since it's a hotel, adults only hotel, you can only put 2 adults in the room. So you can see it's quite romantic also, but very sober in terms of decorations, in terms of colors also in the room. again, you can see that back to the raw materials, right? So that's the couple seafront. Okay, the couple deluxe. Okay, for the one who remember the old rooms at Tropical, the door was supposed to be here on the gray section here. So that was the terrace where the sofa is now. That was the terrace before, and so we decided to move the door a bit further down the room, and so we can include the terrace inside the room where we can have like a little sofa here. The TV is just around the corner here, right? So again, to give the guest a better sense of arrival in the room, right? So again, and make the room bigger for the couple deluxe. And also, we were the first one to have a villa inside a 3-star product. All right, so we have built 11 villas at the complete back of the hotel where it used to be the spa before. So we built 11 villas. So as soon as you are in your villa, where you can see it's completely protected and with total privacy, you have your own pool in your villa, right? So that's fabulous, right? No need to pay like a 5-star hotel now to have your own private swimming pool. Yeah, to enjoy. Yeah, that's actually very, very popular. Most of the time sold out because, yeah, obviously with the price we are doing and with all the facilities we are giving to them, it's a very nice option. Again, the restaurant Tropical again is a quite small restaurant, so there's only one restaurant, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus also contenu and tabagie. And one bar around the pool area. All right, let's move on quickly to the last one, Recife. Okay, Recife, now we switch the coast, we go back on the northwest coast of the island. Okay, again, fabulous for the all the sunsets, beautiful sunsets. This hotel, really, really nice, very romantic hotel. Again, we are on an adults only hotel, right? So again, that's a medium-sized hotel with 70 rooms. Very, very nice, very modern, but still very raw, again, in terms of material. You will see that nice, long, quite stretchy beach straight in front. You don't have any like huge lagoon as you can have, let's say, on the East Coast or Quenmere, or you can see, and Recife is a reef in English, right? So you can see that the reef is just here. Okay, you don't have much lagoon. The reef just breaks, the wave just breaks here. So that's again a nice, while watching the sunset, sipping a cocktail and hearing the waves. That's fabulously romantic. The rooms are very, very simple, again, very minimalist. Here we are on more dark and white tones. Okay, again, you can see that's quite nice. And again, 2 adults only in the room. The couple beach fronts. Yeah, and again, the restaurants. Here we have one additional restaurant. Okay, in addition to contenu and tabagie, obviously, we have the main restaurant where you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Plus, if with a supplement, okay, you have a seafood restaurant, feet in the sand, like a beach shack, actually, feet in the sand, where we have like a weekly lobster dinner, but that would be with a supplement, just like so close to the sea here, right, to the breaking waves. Contenu and tabagie, obviously, and the bar overlooking the lagoon here. So as the guests are sitting, they are overlooking the nice sunset. Yeah. So that's all for the 3-star. Now let's talk very quickly about the all-in, all-out package, which is our all-inclusive package, available in all the hotels. Okay, very, very important. The all-inclusive package starts as soon as the guests arrive at the hotel. All right. So even if you're having an early morning check-in or a late departure or a late checkout with a late departure flight, your all-inclusive still runs. All right. You don't need to wait check-in time or check-out time to enjoy it. As soon as you arrive at the hotel, your all-inclusive kicks in. Right. So that will be quite a good advantage for South Africans also. But again, that was the first plus, but also the guests are able, the guests staying on all inclusive, they are able to go in any other Attitude hotels, whether they are staying from 3-star, they can go to 4-star, 4-star, they can come to 3 stars and enjoy the hotel facilities and food and beverage without any supplement. So that's also, but this will require obviously a 24-hour notice, because obviously it will depend on the other hotel's occupancy to accommodate new guests. Right, but at least they have the option to go to another Attitude hotel. Let's say, for example, you are staying in Quadamere, all right, and you want to go for a catamaran trip on the East Coast. Let's say, oh, why not going and have dinner at Tropical while I'm on the East Coast? Okay, and if they are on all inclusive, they can book the dinner there without any supplement. So that's also a very nice option. Obviously, breakfast, the free meals are included, the selection of beverage are included. If ever you go on excursions, the picnic basket is already included. So that's also a big plus. Yeah, so yeah, without any, let's say, you'll just travel peace of mind, right? And even the drinks, as I mentioned, the selections, plus the minibar also will be included. And the spa, you have additional discounts at the spa when you book the all-inclusive. Here we are. I think I'm right on time. 45 minutes, just good. I'm open to any questions if you may have.
That was lovely, Guillaume. Thank you so much. Anyone? Any questions? Does anyone have any questions for Guillaume?
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
With Tropical Attitude, I know previously they used to get the complimentary boat trip to Ilo Surfs. Do they still get that?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely an experience that is, again, complimentary, because, you know, at Tropical, we don't have much beach. I won't sell Tropical like Friday, for example, with a huge stretched white sand beach, because unfortunately we had cyclones in the past, and it washed out all the sand, all the beach. So that's why we are countering this unfortunate experience to giving twice double daily boat trips to Ilo Surf. Okay, that's a very nice experience. The shuttle itself is free of charge, but whatever is consumed on the island on Ilo Surf will be at extra cost, right? Whether they want to do water sports, parasailing, or even have like food and drinks, because you have restaurants and bars on the island there. Yeah, this will totally be with additional costs. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty. Any other questions? Does anyone have any questions for Guillaume again? Anybody?
Come on.
That was lovely. Thank you so much, Guillaume. Very insightful.
Ah, oh my God, you were here also. My God. That's nice.
I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I'm also glad that we only did the 3-star hotels today, even though there was a lot of information. But, you know, won't be able to add the 4-star within 1 hour of doing training. There's so many information within 1 hour with all the 3 stars already. So yeah, if ever you want, there will be another training on the 21st September for the 4 stars. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Guillaume. That was lovely.
Good. Excellent. But I really encourage you guys to revisit our website. Go have a look. We have a brand new website, really user-friendly. So everything, you have lots of pictures, all the information you need is on there, actually. Yep.
All right. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, everybody, for joining training. Very insightful, very informative as well. Have a wonderful day further.
Cool.
See you in the next training.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Cheers,
Thank you,
guys.
Kim.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.